Hi there, this is Amanda Frankel with another Throwback Thursday for our Crafty Playdate. If you have been following along with us, great. My friend Robbie and I are doing this, so definitely check out in the description below. You'll see the link to Robbie's YouTube channel, and you should watch her Throwback Thursday also. But we have been working on this for a month now. We've been every week showing you different ways to use some of your retired things. So in this case, we're using the paper that's retired, a current stamp set, current colors. It's just this paper is retired. I'm not sure what Robbie's done yet this week. I haven't seen it, but I know it's cute. Anyway, we are making 5 kits. I'm going to teach you how to do this yourself with your own stuff at home. You're good. But if you love mine, because it's adorable, then you can order it. I have 5 kits available only. They have been selling out, so if you're interested, definitely let me know. You're going to probably have to slow down or pause this video a couple of times to do this. It's not hard. It just can be confusing. So we're going to go through this, but let me show you what we're doing. We are using a polished pink panel. No, not panel, card base. Sorry. Polished pink is one of our current colors in colors. It is supposed to be retiring this spring, but I'm not sure if it's going to retire or not because we're doing a big color thing. It's a great color. It's nice and bright for spring, but not overwhelmingly bright. And we're using basic white, and that's just a normal size panel, normal panel. The stamp set that I am using is current. It is called Artistically Inked. Love it. These flowers don't look like much, but they are just gorgeous. We're using this Happy Birthday here. This is currently in your annual catalog, so you can still get this. And I will list everything that I used below, as well as my email address for a kit if you're interested in ordering one of these kits. $5 includes everything you need to make 2 cards except the stamp. You would add your own stamp, which you've got it at home. The retired paper that we're using, so cute and happy birthday about it, but it really is actually, if you look, Christmas paper. So it came in this pack here. That's the piece we're using right there. It came in this pack right here, and it is, see, and it was in our last catalog, and it has all kinds of things. Halloween and Thanksgiving, 4th of July. It's got a little bit of everything in here. This is the other pattern that we're using. This one that's bright is the dots. So I still have some of this. So if you would like some of this, let me know. I can actually sell pieces of this also. But in the meantime, we're just using this for our kit. Let's get started. There is a trick to this. So kind of pay attention with me here. Each of these squares is 1.5 inches. Okay. They are just 1.5 inches of cardstock. You have these at your house in different things. You just have to cut them up. You'll be good. If they are both 1.5 inches and I set them side by side, it would be 3 inches. That makes this piece need to be a 3¼ inch square. That way it gives us this pink frame around here that we're working on. So you'll need that. All right. The next thing that you're going to do is you are going to put glue just in one line, on one little line like that, okay? And then I am going to glue this right here. My glue is from here out, all right? So I'm going from the center to the west on my compass, okay? My next one, I am going to put glue in one line again, and I'm still going from the center, but this time I'm going center up. So I'm rotating it around. The glue stripe is here. Then on this piece, it's here. On this next piece, it's going to be here. So let's do that. All right, so while I'm gluing this and you're watching me, carefully, so carefully glue this. All right, so this one goes from the center out. So it's glue, glue, glue. And so this one is, you got it, glue. Same kind of thing. Glue, glue, glue. So this one is glue here. All right. So ultimately, they're going to meet in the center. You can see it won't make a big difference if you have little gaps. It's okay. It's all going to look awesome. All right. So if you're a quilter like me, this pattern is called Card Trick. And with fabric, it's a little trickier because you got some different kinds of seams. Paper, it's not so hard. You just have to get used to it. This one, I'm not going to glue. Okay, so when I was thinking about this though, I didn't want to put my pink down as my primary squares against the frame because it just didn't leave much of a frame because of the colors. So this can be my accent piece. I am going to take this square and I'm just going to stick it in the opening flap. Remember, we're glued going down this way. So I'm going to put corner in the middle and I'm just going to twist it until, so the corner's in the middle, and I'm going to make it so that if your eye followed that line, it would go right out to the corner. Done. This one is going to do the same thing. I'm going to go corner in, line straight out. Got it? So you're following what I'm doing. I'm just working my way around. So this one, I am going to go. Sometimes it sticks down a little if you had a little too much oozy glue. So again, I just stuck it in there and now I'm just going to rotate it. So corner out again. And I'm going to stick this one in here. Corner in until it gives you the line out. So it should look like this. And that is your pinwheel. And it really does look like a pinwheel, doesn't it? So fun. All right, so what I do, I want it to be the flaps up like this. So I want it to have these little floaty flaps because I think that makes it look more like a pinwheel, which is perfect for birthdays and spring. So I don't want to glue this down, but I do want this pink one to stay in here. So what I'm probably going to do is just stick this, reach this up, put a tiny little dot of glue in there. If you're worried about a tiny dot of glue, I'm doing it under each of the polka dot ones. It's easier if I do this flat, but I want to show you what I'm doing. So I'm doing it on each of the polka dot ones. When I lift here, flap that up. I want this one to flap up again, so I'm going to do it right here. And this is just going to hold my pink ones in place just enough for me. Okay. I want them, like I said, I want them to be kind of floaty floppy. All right, and now I'm gonna, the beauty of the liquid glue is I can still manipulate these a little bit if they're not quite right and I want to move them a little. I still have a couple of seconds that I can do that, like that one. And then I'm going to pinch so that they glue. And look, I still have the flappy flaps. All right, so now I'm going to stamp. Again, I told you I used my happy birthday stamp from that artistically inked set. Everything I use, by the way, will be listed below. I don't know if I told you that. I might have. And I'm just going to stamp on here, right about there. Okay, it's a little crooked, but I don't think that's going to matter. Is that going to bother me? I don't think it's going to bother me. All right, so if it was going to bother me, you know what I would do? I would just rotate it and stamp it again, because then I could just glue that right over there, and it wouldn't bother me then, for sure. So see, I could just stamp it again. So that's why it's a good idea not to glue your panels down if you're stamping straight on them until you have decided. All right, I am going to, though, go ahead and glue this panel down. In a perfect world, or in your house, and if you decided to order the kit, it would come also with an additional panel for you to put inside right here. I don't have one cut right now, or I would show you, but you're just going to glue a white panel inside. It just makes it look more finished and ready to go, and that would be part of your kit. This is also just getting glued down. Not a big deal. You don't want to go bigger than the 1.5 inches of the square and 3 1/4 here, because since it's set on a triangle like that, it is going to hang off, and you don't want it to hang off your card or it won't fit in your envelope, right? So you want it to be like that. I did stamp that a little high. Okay, so glued down, not a big deal. And then I am finishing it up with one of these. These are called iridescent pastel gems. They are in one of our current catalogs. They are our current item. And I like this guy right here. It's got some good colors, but this guy is great. He goes right in the middle. Everything is glued down. And again, your kit would have another panel in here and you'd have enough for 2 cards. And that is it. Isn't that fun? It looks like something super springy. I hope you enjoyed this. Please stop back again. I'm going to be posting some more videos, and also be sure that you visit Robbie's video because she is going to show you how to do something very awesome also. And she only has 5 kits also. So be sure that you get in before those kits sell out. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed our card today. Have a great day. Bye-bye.